Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm ImBumi and today we are watching Time-Lapse of the Future, A Journey to the End of Time by melodysheep. Yes, this one was suggested by Aksa over here. And yeah, this one I don't really know how far into the future. Well, it says in the title that it's going to be to the end of time, so I am expecting to the end of time. And by that I mean just black holes left, because you know what they say, the universe is not going to end with a bang but with a whimper. That basically means the heat death of the universe. That's when I think it's entropy that takes over until like all the remaining stars just turn into black holes, and then once Hawking radiation takes its place, nothingness, I guess. But yeah, let's go ahead and check this out. This is a long one, so remember, if you like my reactions, don't forget to leave a like. Let me know your thoughts on the video down in the comment section below, and consider subscribing. Also, don't forget to leave your suggestions on what I should check out next. That being said, let's go ahead and watch the video. Alright, I'm keen to know. Heat death, most likely. Hey, it's Mars. Future will surely evolve. Okay.
The Holocene has ended. What we do now and in the next few years will profoundly affect the next few thousand years.
Mars colonization.
The only conditions modern humans have ever known so far are changing, and changing fast.
Nothing stays the same on this planet. Everything changes.
Interesting.
The Earth is going into one of these jumps, and you don't know what is going to be on the other side of those jumps. The Earth is
okay, we're not year 3000.
Things move on this planet.
Ooh, the visuals. Is that from 2012? Sahara becomes tropical. Wow. Yup, things are just popping now. Whoo! Very nice visuals. Yeah, this is from 2012. New Hawaiian Islands. Damn, that looks good. Oh no, Beetlejuice, no! Wow, what a dramatic change. Ooh, ring system for Mars? That's interesting. Now, we are 89 million years in, and there's still no like indication. Well, it says at the bottom major asteroid impact, so this is probably be when Earth dies, right? New supercontinent. Yeah.
As it begins to run out of fuel, the sun won't simply fade away to nothing. Its core will collapse, and the extra heat this
1 billion years on
will cause its outer layers to expand.
Earth is dead.
The sun is now dead. Its remains slowly cooling in the freezing temperatures of deep space.
Crazy. Yep, we're climbing up the billions of years now. Real quick.
The fate of the sun is the same as for all stars. One day, they must all eventually die, and the cosmos will be plunged into eternal night.
Damn.
All stars eventually will run out of fuel.
I'm getting
Temperature of the
goosebumps.
universe drops.
This was a really good suggestion.
And the night sky will turn off.
Damn.
And there'll be no more new stars created. And so that the universe will end not with a bang, but with a whimper.
Yeah, there you go. The quote. I was wrong on the quote.
But in ice.
Yeah. So this is probably where it's just like the neutron stars, the white dwarfs probably, and a lot of black holes. Man, I can't even begin to imagine. It's just gonna be permanently dark in the universe. Well, not permanently. If humans were still around at this time frame, we probably have figured out fusion energy and other sources of power. So it won't be completely dark, but we won't have any more sunlight. Yeah.
With no fuel left to burn, a white dwarf's faint glow comes from the last residual heat from its extinguished furnace. Looking at it from where the
So
Earth is now,
mesmerizing.
it would only generate the same amount of light as the full moon on a clear night.
It is so mesmerizing to look at.
The faint glow of white dwarfs will provide the only illumination in a dark and empty void littered with dead stars and black holes.
In some ways, it's kind of a ghost universe. It's the corpses, the zombie stars, that will take us into the future.
For a time, gravity ejects dead stars and planets from their galaxies, sending them into the freezing void. Yep, rogue planets. Yep. Yeah, just like Pluto. Yep. These are probably the last light that we're ever gonna get. That is so beautiful. We're now at the billion trillion years. Dyson spheres or ring worlds.
A black dwarf will be the final fate of those last stars. White dwarfs that have become so cold that they barely emit any more heat or light.
Damn.
Black dwarfs are dark, dense, decaying balls of degenerate matter. Little more than the ashes of stars. Their constituent atoms are so severely crushed that black dwarfs are 1,000,000 times denser than our sun.
Black holes.
Stars take so long to reach this point we believe there are currently no black dwarfs in the universe.
That would make sense. It took a couple billion trillion years for black dwarfs to form. Trillion actually. Yep. It will eat everything that's left. And they're just gonna keep growing because they're probably gonna bump into other supermassive black holes. And they take so long to emit all that in Hawking radiation. Yeah. That's right.
We have a pace of life that's based on really the energy available to us now. You could imagine living conscious systems which have a very different pace and therefore can extend out at least a lot farther than you'd imagine otherwise. You could have a living system where if it had a thought every 10 trillion years, that would seem normal.
You'd think that at this point we could have probably broken out of the simulation, or the simulation might have already ended. If that's not the case, then we would probably have found a way to like cross universes, if that's even real. I'm talking about the multiverse. If not, then I guess the best thing that we could probably hope for at this point is just like put yourself to cryo sleep. Then again, that will take up a lot of energy to keep you alive. Because what I'm thinking is that you go to cryo sleep and then just wait for, like, put some algorithm to detect big stellar events and then wake up at that time. But I don't know if you'll ever have enough energy for so many people by then.
Even if our life dies out, one could imagine at some time arbitrarily far in the future, a fluctuation occurs which allows intelligent life to exist again for a little while. So you might have islands in time of intelligence.
However, it just begins to spread matter apart faster than the speed of light. Yep. That is something that we haven't proven yet, but most likely the case. Expansion of space-time. Current theory predicts that atoms themselves will begin to decay, destroying all remaining matter in the universe.
A proton, one of the fundamental building blocks of atomic matter, what makes us up, can just spontaneously fall apart.
Any material that evades the pull of a black hole eventually dies away as its protons disintegrate.
Proton decay is still unproven, and so this chapter of the future could look very different in light of new discoveries. Yep. At this point, we're all theoretical now. We're at 500 trillion light years. Well, years, actually.
The matter inside black dwarfs, the last matter in the universe, will eventually evaporate away and be carried off into the void as radiation, leaving absolutely nothing behind.
With the black dwarfs gone, there won't be a single atom of matter left.
What now? If there's no matter,
All
then
remain
black
in the
holes,
once rich
okay.
Cosmos will be particles of light and black holes.
the black hole era. No planets, no stars, no lingering sterile remnants for life to cling to. Yep, everything breaks down eventually. Whoa, it's still beginning? Interesting. So it just got born, essentially. Cold, dark, and empty. This is how the cosmos will spend most of its life. Most. Okay. So that wasn't even most of the lives. Our universe gives life only a brief moment to shine, a haven in time, safe from its fiery birth and icy death.
Creates a bright window in the universe's adolescence, during which life is possible. But it's a window that doesn't stay open for long. As a fraction of the lifespan of the universe, as measured from its beginning to the evaporation of the last black hole, life as we know it is only possible for 1,000th of a billion billionth
Damn.
billionth of a percent.
Wow. So all this time we are just at that percentage. Really puts things to perspective, doesn't it?
Become the fundamental building block of the universe. A galaxy will basically be a supermassive black hole in a center with smaller black holes orbiting it.
That is crazy.
Filled with black holes continue to evolve.
They'll eat each other and they'll get bigger, and maybe they'll fall into the supermassive black hole and it'll get bigger. The universe will still be an exciting, dynamic place. It's just that the timescales you're talking about are now trillions of years instead of thousands or millions of years.
Yeah, that's true. This is a number that not a lot of us can begin to comprehend how long this takes. In this far-flung age, black holes mergers become what? Black hole mergers become the main event. Okay. When they merge, they send out powerful gravity waves that resonate throughout the universe. Hey, maybe we can tap into these gravitational waves for energy. Maybe only then can we have like another form of stable energy. Or we do have, I mean, I've seen and heard people talk about like black hole engines, where they're basically using black holes as a source of energy. They can capture like Hawking radiation and stuff. So I can still see, despite everything else, I can still see like people enduring at this stage.
Can bang on space-time like mallets on a drum. And they have a very characteristic song.
So I'm guessing these are two black holes.
Two black holes that have lived a long life together. At the end of their lives, they're going around each other, crossing thousands of kilometers in a fraction of a second.
Just kiss already.
They leave behind in their wake a ringing of space, an actual wave on space-time.
It's like a dance of death.
Space squeezes and stretches as it emanates out from these black holes banging on the universe. those are the gravitational waves. They're literally the sounds of space ringing. And they will travel out from these black holes at the speed of light as they ring down and coalesce to one spinning, quiet black hole.
Damn.
If you were standing near enough, your ear would resonate with the squeezing and stretching of space. You would literally hear the sound.
Is this what
Imagine
it's
a
supposed
lighter
to
black hole falling into a very
sound
small
like?
black hole. The sound you're hearing is a light black hole banging on space each time it gets close. As it falls in, it gets faster and it gets louder.
Interesting.
Scientists used to think black holes were immortal, but even these will one day die.
Yeah.
Now
Hawking radiation.
Time scales of unimaginable length, quadrillions of years into the future. On that time scale, even the black holes begin to evaporate.
Yep. Hawking radiation. Here we go.
According to quantum mechanics, space is filled with virtual particles, antiparticles, that are constantly materializing in pairs, separating, coming together again, and annihilating each other.
Quantum mechanics.
In the
Spooky.
presence of a black hole, one member of a pair of virtual particles may fall into the hole, leaving the other member without a partner with which to annihilate. The forsaken particle appears to be radiation emitted by the black hole. And so, black holes are not eternal. They evaporate away at an increasing rate until they vanish in a gigantic explosion.
New stars? Perhaps?
Quantum mechanics has allowed particles and radiation to escape from the ultimate prison, a black hole.
Black holes begin to evaporate away, erasing the last large-scale structures in the universe. As they die, they light up the darkness one by one. Oh, okay, so no new stars. They're basically like fireworks at this point. The visuals in this video are so beautiful. As black holes slowly die off, the universe continues to expand, driven by a mysterious force we don't yet understand. Dark matter, or dark energy? This is the frontier of human knowledge, a frontier ripe for exploration and discovery.
Philosophers and poets have asked the question, will the world end in fire or ice? We can now give an answer. The latest evidence shows that the universe is not slowing down, but it's speeding up out of control.
The Big Rip?
And the universe, we think, will die in ice.
Ice, okay.
Trillions upon trillions of years from now.
Empty space itself has energy. In every little cubic centimeter of space, whether or not there's stuff, whether or not there's particles, matter, radiation, or whatever, there is still energy, even in the space itself. And
Interesting.
this energy, according to Einstein, exerts a push on the universe.
What is the weird stuff that's accelerating the universe? We call it dark energy. And this stuff is the dominant stuff of the universe. Almost 3/4 of the matter energy content of the universe is this dark energy. And we don't know what it is.
Dark energy, unlike matter or radiation, does not dilute away as the universe expands. This has crucial implications for what the universe is going to do in the future.
So what will be the future of the universe? Well, if the dark energy remains dominant and repulsive, the universe will expand forever.
Such cool visuals.
Faster and faster with time. A runaway universe.
70% of the energy of the universe resides in empty space, and we don't understand why. But we do know what will happen. If that energy continues to be there, the universe will become cold and dark and empty.
Yep.
That's the future as it might be. We don't know because we don't yet understand the nature of dark energy. Until we do, we won't know the future. We won't even understand our own origins, and that's why we want to know and study this subject.
Discovering the true nature of dark energy can change our vision of the future dramatically. Yes, because that's basically like I said, 70% of what makes up our universe is this dark energy, and if we could tap just a percentage of that, humanity will be set for a very long time. Okay. If it somehow weakens over time, the universe could collapse under gravity. Yeah, that's true. Big crunch. Or if space couldn't handle it, get a big rip. Given a boost, it could tear the universe apart at the seams. Yeah, a big rip. Physicists increasingly suspect that there may be multiple universes beyond our own. Yep. Own laws of physics. It doesn't have to be though. What I mean by that, what if like there is an actual multiverse, but it doesn't have to be different from us. It could be the same from a bigger universe. Like if you think about this, like where each universe is a bubble within a pond. It could be that we are in the same pond, so we could have the same properties as them, just that we're separated. And grow too big, we pop, or collide with other universes. New pieces of this puzzle are out somewhere, waiting to be found.
Colder, ever empty universe. But then, of course, we have to ask, could that end lead to a new beginning? And there are ideas whereby what actually is the end of our universe could in some sense be linked to the beginning of a new one.
Some speculate that there may be a way to escape our universe before entropy erases everything. Hopefully, you could create simulated universes with enough energy create another one just like our own. Like a small pocket universe? Like the one from Rick and Morty?
Equations, they seem to say that if you have an atom smasher that can concentrate tremendous amounts of energy at a single point, you can perhaps open up a gateway, a baby universe.
That would be crazy though. Making our own new universe.
Everything there is This perhaps is their only possibility of escape. And this also raises a very intriguing possibility, sheer speculation of course, that perhaps any universe that has intelligent life in it will create baby universes, will create life forms, and proliferate child universes.
What if we are one?
So an evolution may take among universes in the multiverse. Survival of the fittest may take place. So those universes which do not have intelligent life are infertile. They have no children. But those universes that have mild temperatures, stars like us, would create civilizations that could open up child universes, and they would then proliferate.
So it's basically like a different version of the simulation theory, wherein we could either be one of those child universes, or we are the ones that's going to be starting our own child universe. That's interesting. I've never heard of that before. If there's no way to escape the universe, then entropy will march on, destroying the last remaining supermassive black holes. Yep. As the last one explodes and dies, it bathes the universe in light one last time. That's kind of making me sad, not gonna lie. So mesmerizing. Incredible visuals and music.
After an unimaginable length of time, even the black holes will have evaporated, and the universe will be nothing but a sea of photons gradually tending towards the same temperature as the expansion of the universe cools them towards absolute zero. Once the very last remnants of the very last stars have finally decayed away to nothing, and everything reaches the same temperature, the story of the universe finally comes to an end.
Time becomes meaningless.
For the first time in its life, the universe will be permanent and unchanging. Entropy finally stops increasing because the cosmos cannot get any more disordered. Nothing happens, and it keeps not happening forever.
Damn. Everything has its wonders, even darkness and silence, and I learn, whatever state I may be in, therein to be content. That was a good quote. Oh man, that was so good. Are we done? Okay. Wow. Wow. That was so good. Such a long video, but it was worth every second of it. No wonder melodysheep has 2.18 million. I'm gonna subscribe and see if he has more good content for me to watch, because that was just a masterpiece. Wow, okay, it looks like he has more space content. This is gonna be good for me. I don't know if I'm gonna be watching it in my reactions, but I'm definitely gonna be watching this on my own time. yeah, I mean, well, what more is there to say, really? At some point, entropy is most likely gonna win, and everything will die out and just remain nothing. Yeah, such a good video. But that's gonna be it for me today, guys. Link to my Twitter is down in the description below. Go ahead and check it out if you want to, and if you're new here and enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like. Let me know your thoughts on the video down in the comment section below, and consider subscribing. Also, don't forget to leave your suggestions and what I should check out next. That being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!